With the return of Verdansk in Warzone Season 3, the game is finally rebounding from what was basically a 4-year dumpster fire starting with the release of Caldera. From 2022 until now, it seems like every decision made in Warzone has been the opposite of what players actually want. And over the past few years, they've been slowly bringing it back to the way it used to be until now they finally ripped the band-aid off, gave us Verdansk back, gave us overpowered one-shot snipers, fast TTKs.
What was that?
Usable vehicles, floating loot, and a whole bunch more. But what a lot of people are realizing now that they're returning is that SBMM is cranked up even higher than ever. And the reason for that is because in the original Verdansk, the game was still relatively new. Not everybody was great at it. There was still a lot of mechanics people were learning that weren't common. Early on, most people didn't even know what slide canceling was. And so even though the game is very fun to play, the map is very fun to be on, it's still got a lot of frustrating moments because it seems like every team you're playing against is a top 250 Warzone competitor. Or if you're like me and you're very good at the game, but you have some casual friends that you like to play with, maybe you like to play with your girlfriend or a little brother or something like that, they don't like playing with us because our lobbies are insane and there's a way we can counteract that. So today what we're going to be doing is turning SBMM off. This doesn't mean you're going to get bot lobbies every single game, though it does mean you'll likely get a few bot lobbies in there during your session. With this method, it'll feel like good old traditional matchmaking where back in the day, if you guys remember, you would search for a game and you never knew who you were going to play against. Sometimes you did play against great players and other times you played against bad players, but in most situations you played against a good mixture of both. This kept the game refreshing. It didn't feel like it was almost scripted. Whereas now, when I have a good game in multiplayer, I know that the next game I'm going to be playing against a full party. Or in Warzone, when I drop a 20 bomb, I know that the next game I'm going to be in absolute hell. I've shared this method in the past with people, but I'm going to share it one last time here because there is so many new players returning. I think it's important that everyone's aware that you do have an ability to fight back against SBMM and make the game fun again. Today, I'm going to show you guys the full tutorial on how to do this. So to accomplish this, we're going to be using a program from a company that I've been in talks with for over a year now. Thanks to the videos I've made in the past on this product, nearly 1,000 of my viewers alone have downloaded the product and have told me multiple times that it has made their gaming experience much better. So at the top link of the description, it'll take you to the SBMM off website and then we'll get the tutorial started. There's a sale right now, plus my code will be applied automatically. So the price is insanely low right now. Make sure you take advantage of that and let's dive in. The first thing you want to do is hit the top link in the description. It'll take you to this webpage. A lot of you guys are already familiar with SBMM off, but it does exactly that. It essentially turns SBMM off. I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works, how to use it, and the best way to make it work for you, but the first thing we have to do is actually get the download. To do that, you just scroll until you see the buy now button. Now you get a special price. As you can see, you clicked on that top link, it automatically applies the Redix code. So you click the buy now button, you get the special price. Now a lot of these VPNs designed for Call of Duty cost $10, $20, $30 a month, but this program in particular gets you a VPN, a Geofence, as well as a few other useful things for your actual PC itself. And it's only a one-time payment. Once you buy it once, you're done. You have it for the rest of your life. I bought this thing years ago and I still have it. All right, so let's walk through the installation process together. I've uninstalled it. Now let's reinstall it. This is what your download will look like. It'll be a zip folder. You just want to run the setup, the get started.msi thing. And this will just kind of run through the installation process for you. So you'll just be hitting next throughout this. Make sure it installs in the right spot, which it usually should just be on your C drive. And then you go ahead and go through the installation. And it'll say that the VPN has successfully installed. You'll just close that. Close this out. You don't need this anymore. You can keep it just in case something goes wrong and you need to reinstall the VPN. So it's okay to keep this. But now you're going to load up the VPN because before we can use it, there's a couple things that we need to do. The first thing is it's going to prompt you here to install a new tap driver. You're just going to let it do that. Run through this again. Go ahead and agree. Hit next. Install. It'll run through it. It makes everything easy. And now after that, we're going to sign in. So your username and password should just be the email that you used. Now once you log in, you can see a few things, including how many people are online using this VPN. Right now, there's 1,700 people using this while they're playing Warzone. So for those of you guys who are like, why would I use a VPN? It makes the game fun again, and almost everybody has one on at all times. Come on, stop being stubborn. Just download the VPN, have fun again. Stop letting SBMM completely ruin your experience. With that being said, what we're going to want to do first, this box right here that says update server list, we're going to click that. This will pop up. Updating server list, please be patient. You just hit OK, and now we just wait once again. All right, now it's going to restart the application for you once that's done. Now that we've updated the server list, go ahead and click on Geofence and let's get that set up. So select Game EXE down here at the bottom. You're going to tick that, click Game EXE, and now you're going to want to find this right here. It's important that you don't click on your launcher. As it says right here, you must enter your game's cod.exe, not the launcher. So we have to find that location in our PC. Usually, for most people, and if it's not there, it probably should be, go to this PC, go to your C drive, program files x86, and then Call of Duty. As you can see, this is Call of Duty's launcher. So we don't want to click on this right here. We want to go into retail and then scroll down. At least for me, this is where it's at. It might be different for you. And then here's COD. hit open. So now that I have that saved, I'm all set. I don't have to do that ever again. Now to look at the servers, you just click on the server list and it pulls out a huge list of servers. You can click show VPN times right here. And as you can see, it shows you the time, and kind of the general consensus for people is we've had more luck when you pick somewhere that's in the morning or kind of like middle of the day timing. So for example, Argentina, it's 1:29 p.m. there, so that might be a solid one to try. Or like Guatemala, 10:30 a.m. That's probably the one I would use if I was loading up right now. Costa Rica's 10:30. You could go the complete opposite and go with maybe like Australia. It's 2:30 a.m. right there, so it's kind of around peak sweat times, but in about an hour or two, if you plan on playing a long session, Australia is probably going to be a good spot to be. The thing with California, it's 9:30 a.m. there, so you'd think, okay, morning time, easy lobbies, but going somewhere like Western America, it doesn't seem to bode great results. But everyone's going to have different experiences, so just keep swapping these servers until you find one that treats you well. Between open and strict NAT type, more people say that with strict you get easier lobbies. I haven't noticed the difference between the two personally, but if it's working for other people, it's worth trying. I remember when I first started using this program a couple years ago, I had a list actually written down of what treated me right at what time. So if I was playing Monday night, I would go like strict, and then it was something like Cyprus or something like that. And I would document what works well for me, because this is going to be different for everybody. So it's just something to keep in mind. But on top of that, before you click your server, you want to set your geofence first. So me personally, I'm on the East Coast in America, so I'm going to go East. I'm going to click East Coast and it's going to set it for me. So I'm going to wait for it to apply the setting, as you can see down low, connected to East Coast. Let's go strict and go Costa Rica. So now I'll connect. It's connecting, as you can see in the bottom right. It has connected to Costa Rica, so we're all set there. The geofence is already set. Just make sure you set your geofence first before picking your server. The difference between this is you usually, if you're East Coast America, then click East Coast. If you're West Coast, try West Coast. If you're in Texas specifically, go Texas. With the geofence, it adds another element to helping with the matchmaking as far as keeping your ping consistent, and also finding better lobbies. Now, if you're like me and you're East Coast, but you're not having any luck, you could try and get off of East Coast and go like UK or France. Your ping is going to be higher, but you're going to have a better chance of finding bot lobbies. I don't particularly want bot lobbies. I want to be challenged in these lobbies, but I also want to have my fun without having to sweat non-stop. So that's kind of what this is for. Now in the options tab here, there's a few different things we can utilize. A pinger to boost lobby search times. Always keep that enabled. Download the latest client to go ahead and basically update your VPN. Install a new tap driver. If you're having any kind of network issues, you're going to want to install a new tap driver. That usually fixes it. Also, clear cache and restart your internet. That can help with a few things as well. It's basically kind of like a last ditch thing. If your PC's running a little slow, you're having some lag spikes, try clearing the cache and restarting your internet. It also has a PC optimizer here. I haven't personally tested this aspect out, but it's there. But from there, it's really that simple. Now let's load up Call of Duty. Now once we're loaded up, go ahead and click on Warzone, like we're gonna hop right into Verdansk. But before we do that, I want to show you guys how we can check and make sure that the VPN has connected successfully. So you're gonna head up to your settings cog, go down to your account and network. From here, we're gonna look for this network info button. Go ahead and click on that. And as you can see, NAT type strict. Where is my location? Geographical region San Jose, Costa Rica. That means it's connected successfully. Now we can hop in. All the hard work is done. All the legwork is done by you. Now you can just play the game the way it's meant to be played. All right, we're into a solos game. This is actually my first solos game on Verdansk. I actually played the first couple of days without a VPN on, and I mean, wow. Wow, what an experience. Now mind you, over the first couple of days of Verdansk, I have had a few 20 bombs. I've had some good games, but again, it's like just ridiculous amounts of sweat going on. So far, so good. Pretty much everybody in my lobbies is like really, really good, or at least decent. Shotgun! Alright, that was an interesting play by him. I can tell you right now it worked because I just fought two people at Superstore. Neither one seemed particularly good, and now there's nothing else going on here. In a full-blown sweat lobby, there's like 20 people at Superstore. It's nothing but guns blowing, people dying. Oh, the guy above me. Me just sitting there. Bad play out of me. Only lost 2 ghoulies in Verdansk. That's without the VPN. With it, certainly I can't lose, right? Oh, yeah, that was actually Okay, this might seem scripted at this point, because that was actually a lot easier than I expected. I mean, that guy had no clue what was going on. Oh, hey, buddy. Took him right out the sky. Yeah, 'cause I should be dead. Bad aim out of me. I don't know if the VPN helped that time. I think that one was just a little bit of muscle. No, obviously a really good player would have known that was not the right way to play that. So clearly working. Interesting. The hell was that? Are they teaming? I just got very unlucky. As you guys saw, the players I was running into weren't exceptionally skilled gamers, and the reasons I died were just me being careless and making poor decisions. And that's the way it should be. I shouldn't only die every game because I have 18 different people who are trying to go pro diving on me as soon as I start a fight. It's not the way that games were made fun. And now, if you've seen my videos on this before, you know this works on multiplayer, but I can show you guys that as well. I'll just go into a nuke town. I went 36 and 9, 13 and 10, 46 and 4. This is without the VPN. 10, 13 and 7, 2 and 3 in search and destroy, 79 and 9, 43 and 23, 2 and 5 backed out, 12 and 8. So it's kind of up and down. I'm usually very good, but some of these lobbies after I have a good game are ridiculous. And what that does with the VPN is it essentially makes it to where if I have a game where I go 79 and 9 or 46 and 4, the next game I'm not guaranteed to be playing against a 6 stack of sweats. I know it works. You guys know it works. But just showing the proof, and it's already there. It's already very obvious with my SBMM level. Look how bad my aim is right now, and it's not just immediately getting me killed. It's not like a cheat code to make you kind of just walk through every lobby. It's a way for you to relax while you play the game. If you're mad about people using VPNs, that's on you, because I want to have fun. I have a lot of responsibilities in life, and when I hop on a game, it's to get away from those and to relax. But I think we get the point. I mean, literally, the first 2 matches I load in multiplayer, I'm not against a 6 stack. I should go turn off the VPN and show you what my lobbies look like. I'm just gonna say, if you want to go get this thing, code Redix, link in the description. It's absolutely worth it. I want to see you guys in Verdansk having fun. I want to see you guys on multiplayer having fun. And when you're ready to sweat, guess what we can do? Head over to ranked play. I have tips videos coming out for that. I'm gonna hop back into ranked. Haven't played ranked really this year. So you guys know that's what my channel kind of exploded with. Tips videos are gonna be there for that. The VPN doesn't affect ranked, so that's where you can go to sweat. But when you want to play pubs, you want to have fun on the VPN, find yourself a nice server that works well for you, and enjoy yourself. That being said, hopefully you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Peace.